Hey, today I'm talking about the new Finnish action film, Sisu, Road to Revenge. This is a sequel to the 2022 film, and the basic premise is just after World War II, Russia has annexed land from Finland. So a Finnish man who has to move has disassembled his home and is trying to bring it across the border. Unfortunately for him, the USSR hates him because in the previous movie he killed a ton of people and they would like some revenge. And it's a lot of fun. I liked this more than the first one. It's definitely a step up. I liked the first one, it was fine. Some of my complaints from the first one still stand. The main two were the Russians are speaking English. I really wish they would have been speaking Russian. I think it would have added this nice grounded realism to this very fantastical film. Plus, like, there's not a ton of dialogue in the movie. And then the other thing is that, like, there's not a lot of world building. They do add to it in this one, and I think what they add is good. I think what also really helps with this one is the pace of the action set pieces are really close together. So, like, even though the protagonist is silent, the action is almost non-stop, so we're not left wandering in our heads because we're just so engrossed in the action. Plus, like, his goal is very easy to understand and very easy to connect with. His family is gone. All that he has left of them is this building. He just needs to get it across the border, but there is this onslaught of Russians who absolutely need to stop him. So, like, it's very easy to understand because, like, in the first one he was like doing this whole thing with gold and it was kind of like whatever, but this is a lot more concrete and good. The action was good in the first one, but I again think it's a good step up here. Like, there's lots of very impressive practical effects, like giant fireballs that are real fireballs. Not all of them, but like a good number. The first kill was someone getting run over by the truck and a fireball. They were kind of the same moment, and both of them were just over the top, but it really perfectly set the stage for the gruesome absurdity we were about to get into. And yeah, no, it was just a lot of fun. I think it took a lot of the right lessons from the first movie and implemented them really well. It still didn't get my highest rating. It's a quite like for me, so it's essentially a 4 out of 5. But like, with how they handled this one, I would be very fine if they continued on with this journey, like if they wanted to make a whole long series out of this, because I think they understand what works, and as long as they have interesting emotional ideas to continue with, I think they could make a good, at least trilogy, if not like 4 or 5 films out of this. So yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed this film a good solid amount and would recommend it. You don't need to have seen the first one because they explain that he's just this unkillable killing machine in this film. But like, the first one's not bad, so if you want to do both, you definitely can. But this one's good on its own and is definitely worth a watch if you want some good, fun, gruesome violence. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 63 in the quite-like section. And this is out of a total of 109 new movies so far this year.